Doom: The Dark Ages is a great game, but more freedom for customization is never a bad thing. While there's no official mod support like Doom Eternal, there are still community mods available to PC users who know how to install them. Like you, after you finish this video. Quick disclaimer, with no official mod support, anything you download can come with potential stability and security risks, so make sure you download from sources you trust. Because all the mods available are community created, there's no one specific way mods are installed, so I'm going to go over all the tools and methods you'll need to know to get started. All website and mod links will be in the description below, as well as credit to the original creators. Some mods, like the Kybes Advanced Options mod on Nexus, don't require any extra software or launchers to set up and install. Just hit Manual to download the zip, and copy the .dll file into your Doom: The Dark Ages folder. If you're on Steam, that's going to be Steam, Steam Apps, Common, and then find your Doom: The Dark Ages folder. If you're having trouble finding it, you can also open the file location directly from your Steam library. For Game Pass, that's going to be Xbox Games, Doom: The Dark Ages, Content folder. If you're installing mods without a launcher, they'll typically all follow some form of dragging and dropping files from the original download folder and into your game folder. Just make sure to read the specific requirements and instructions for each mod. After that, just launch the game normally and the mods will be installed and active. This is a pretty easy way to download mods, but once you start running multiple mods at once, or if you just want to turn them on and off without going through the install process again, a mod manager is going to be your next step. The Vortex mod manager is a tool developed by Nexus Mods, and it allows you to easily control which mods you have active at any time. I'll have a link to download this down in the description below, but it's also easily accessible on any Nexus page. While it's developed with Nexus Mods in mind, it will work with other mods and tools you download, one of which is very important and will be covered later in the video. As you're installing it, it's probably going to prompt you to download Desktop Runtime 6.0.36. This is a tool that allows certain desktop applications to run, and even if you have a newer version, some applications require older ones. Installing it won't change any existing functions of your PC or replace the newer versions, so don't worry. Make sure you run the .exe file after it downloads. Once you're in, go to Games on the left and link Doom: The Dark Ages. You may need an extension to run the game with the loader, but the download process is handled entirely within Vortex, so no extra steps once you click install. Now you're ready to mod. You'll also be able to install mods using the Vortex button in Nexus Mods. This streamlines the first method I mentioned in the beginning of the video, extracting all the necessary files to the correct spot for you. Now you have an easy spot to enable and disable your mods, as well as an easy platform for installing them. The Vortex Manager has some great videos and resources on the homepage for you to dive deeper into customizing your mod experience with profiles, but for quick and easy modding, this video has already covered all the basics you'll need. However, some mods may require an additional tool. The Atlin mod loader is a tool developed by Flavorful Gecko, Prote, and Joner. This isn't required to install mods, but it does allow you more flexibility in the types of mods you install. Mods developed with Atlin tools require the Atlin loader, and have their own unique installation process. Luckily, the Atlin loader integrates into Vortex extremely well, so this is well worth the few minutes it'll take to set up. You can find the loader and a lot of these mods on the Doom 2016 Plus modding Discord server, as well as GitHub. And once again, link in the description for both. Installing it is pretty easy. Just download and extract the zip file into your Doom: The Dark Ages folder. Sometimes Windows Defender will get angry at you for trying to download a zip it doesn't recognize as safe. To fix it, just navigate to your Windows settings and go to Privacy and Security, then open Windows Security. From there, go to Protection History and allow the blocked file to be downloaded. The two main programs you'll use are the Atlin Mod Manager and the Atlin Mod Loader. The Manager allows you to select which mods are actively installed, and the Loader boots the game with your mods. To get your downloaded mods to appear in the Manager, move the zip file into the mods folder that was created in your Doom: The Dark Ages folder. All that's left is to check them in the Mod Manager and run the loader to activate your mods. You only have to do this the first time you launch your game with mods, as well as any time you change them with mods installed. Keep in mind, the Atlin loader is a mod tool only used for loading mods developed for it, so make sure you're following the right method when installing your mods. The Kybes mod and others not specifically stating that they use the loader won't work if you try to put them in the mods folder. Congratulations! You now have all the tools you need to start modding Doom: The Dark Ages. Let's take a look at a few of the mods you can play around with. Starting off with the first mod I brought up, the Kybes Advanced Options mod. This mod seriously changes the flow of the game in a lot of cool ways. Starting off with the most notable for game flow is the slo-mo sliders. You have complete control over how the slo-mo effect is applied, letting you change the strength, duration, and how quickly it eases in and out. and it's a huge difference in normal gameplay. The extra keybinds allowing you access to your runes and melee weapons outside the tab menu is also huge for switching playstyles without interrupting the flow of the game. There's also added binds for specific weapons within each class, allowing you to switch directly to them without double tapping the same button. I don't use those often, but I know it's a big thing a lot of people in the community were wanting. This is a small chunk of the extra options this mod adds, including double jumps, faster weapon swaps, HUD modifications, and tons more. Next up is the Streamlined Campaign mod developed by Prote. This mod takes Doom the Dark Ages and cuts down on some of the longer walking intros to certain levels, as well as skipping the initial dragon tutorials and some of the Atlin levels. It also increases the Slayer's swimming speed and gives your turrets that bolt every single shot, allowing you to cruise through those sections instead of treating them like unskippable cutscenes. It really helps with some of the problems I mentioned with the base campaign in my review of the game, which you can watch by clicking in the top right or by clicking the card at the end of the video. Also developed by Prote, this next one is pretty simple, but a nice one. It removes the Slayer's helmet in third-person cutscenes. That's it. He's just handsome, and we wanted to see more. Thanks for sticking to the end of the video. Make sure you check out the modding Discord server to show the creators of these tools your support, as well as getting quick and easy access to tons of new mods as they're developed. What I covered in this video is just the tip of the iceberg to get you started with modding, and there's tons of great resources in the server for not just installing mods, but developing them too if that's something you're interested in. If you'd like to see me cover these or any other mods more in depth in future videos, leave a comment down below with which ones you're most curious about. Make sure to like and subscribe to stay in the loop whenever I upload, and I'll see you all in the next one.